Testing. Let's see here. Amp those mids up a bit, perhaps. Oh, right. I was gonna try to make it over to the second pig island, but I had forgotten something, had I not. I mean, aside from the wind going to blow out my candle hat. What am I missing? I mean, maybe I'm not missing anything. I've got 17 cork on me. I've got food. It could be worse. Let's go for it. Oh, I suppose I'm missing a log suit. That's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay, those are bats, and this is a dead end. Wait, seriously? Where? Okay, there is another door. Okay, we got 2 potential exits here. And it's another dead end. So far, I seem to be taking all the wrong turns. Dead end. So far, it's just been going straight south. So it'll probably change, so let's take this door. Ooh. Snakes, though. Just out of curiosity. I want to know what's at the very bottom. I want to know if this is a dead end. Not really. Yeah, it's a scorpion. Okay, it only gets more complicated from here. Okay, that is a dead end. The world gets a bit smaller. Another dead end. I mean, I personally think the caves would be more interesting if they're a bit more like Binding, where you kind of get trapped in some of them and you have to fight the boss before you can leave. In this one, you can pretty much always leave. There was only one type where the traps can actually close the doors on you, and all it requires that you do is to put a weight down on it. Now, the enemies can run over those traps, which makes it hard to leave with the enemies in place, but it's still possible. Hey, it's, is it Griver? Or is it... I've seen you around. How you doing? Wait, what? What? No, no, no. What terrible timing. I want to get out of here before I start sneezing. Okay. Walking along the edges seems to be the safest strategy here. I say as I immediately walk past 2 more snakes that aggro onto me immediately. It's going, my eyes are killing me tonight, so I did this short stream, looked for somebody playing Hamlet and saw your name. Alright, cool. Should be able to get the vines out of the way this time. And we are lucky. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit difficult to get back through. Like, this is one of the most distant second doors I've ever had. So 1, 2, 3, 4. About 9 rooms we have to cross through to get to it. And this should be island number 2. So I found island number 3, because I imagine most people here will not be familiar with what happened last night. Found island number 3 and stole the magical water from the Basilisk, is it? Hey, thanks for the follow, Sleepless Dreams. But I really wanted to find the second pig village and get myself some gears. So, oh, that's a big one. And that's another big one! I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Did I fight it or did I run? I ran. Yeah, I was not equipped to fight it. I just ran, because the reason I stole it is because I was interested in the sanity. I don't have a TAM at the moment, so what the hell? Mandrake? Hill? I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Those aren't the same as the Mant Hills, are they? Like, that's not just another form of them. I've legit never seen those before. And I've been playing this beta now for... it's been about a week, hasn't it? Those are new? Wait, as in a new update? Wait, I saw there was a new update, but I didn't check the notes for it. Do I need to check the notes for it? I know you can buy a lot of mandrakes at the shops, but... food could be a problem here. I did not bring a whole lot with me. I should probably pick up radishes. I think I've been seeing a few. You forget we're in the Don't Starve community. I've seen you, but you know me from somewhere? I mean, we've interacted on Twitter a couple of times, I think. I think, like you were doing something with OB... Oh, wait, maybe you wanted to remux an MKV file to MP4? I'm not sure. I know somebody wanted to do that once. Oh, that's a radish. I wanted to get that radish. I'm walking past all these radishes. I really need to pick them up because I need the food. Okay, what? Where did this fish come from? Well, never look a gift fish in the mouth. I'll take that. It's not a new update, it's new as in part of the beta. Okay. So I had simply never seen it before, which I'm a little bit surprised by. Alright. Village number 2. I bring 4 oinks with me. I don't think I'm going to be buying any gears with that. This was mostly just intended to be a scouting mission, though. I didn't actually 100% expect to make it to the village. Like, I had kind of hoped I would, but it was not a guaranteed thing in my mind. Well, the wind was helping us there for a bit. Originally, I wanted to buy a mining helmet, but as it so turns out, the shop would never sell me one. I tried a few times, but was not very fortunate. Okay, see ya, Griever then. Griever? Oh, I should have asked you. Is it Griever or Griver? Have a good one. Oh. Take it easy. Do not need to be wearing that in town because we have light. And I also forgot to bring armor in the form of a log suit. It's useful to have some chest armor, especially when you're in the ruins, because usually you want to have light on your head and a weapon in your hand. Okay, what shops am I interested in here? Probably want to check out the Emporium and then the hat shop, or vice versa. We'll do the hat shop as soon as it's daytime. And the Emporium, is it right over here? I forget if that's the symbol. No, that's not. It's the Arcane shop. Okay, so the Emporium is where you can get gears, if I'm not mistaken. So there must be another part to this pig village. It should be connected via a road. One fun thing I found out is you can actually dig the roads up. Wait. What the hell is that noise? Oh, it's okay, I've seen this bug before. This can happen when there's like an earthquake down below. But for some reason it thinks you're still down there, and you're not. And you get that, like, that shaft of light. So that's just a bug. Luckily it doesn't do anything to me. Still no luck on the Emporium. I'm looking in all the wrong places, apparently. I didn't pass it somewhere, did I? Oh, it must be over here. Right? No. How many bugs have I found so far? I mean, I guess the other one that really sticks out in my mind is the fact that when you freeze like regular pigs, when they unfreeze, they just stand there, sort of like as if they're having a seizure, I guess would be one way to describe it. They'll never move again, and if you hit them with a weapon, they'll just stay there and take it until they die. That's like one of the most memorable bugs I'm familiar with, but like this one's also pretty memorable because of the noise it makes. It's just so loud. It sounds like it's a real problem. Like there's a black hole developing there or something. But it's actually nothing. Yeah, so where's the Emporium? It's just a little bit strange that I haven't found it. It's one of the shops that I need to find. It's important to me. But we might be able to find a Tam here, so... Yeah, there you go. 50 oinks. 2 of them. And, I should... A Moggle. Moggle for 20! Oh, that's such a good price. I wonder if these petals are almost dead. I'll just buy one. No, it's fresh. I know in the past... I guess that was another bug. So in the past... You see the things on the shelves in the back here? These would go bad if they were capable of spoiling. They just sort of rot on the shelves. And then when you would go to, like, buy one, you'd click on it, it'd just crash the game. So, like I said, obviously less memorable, but that's another bug, I'd say. I don't know whether the guard pig stuff is a bug or not. I think it's more of a balancing issue. Clay has addressed it in some ways in the past. Personally, it's still really easy to kill guards, though, if you just use oinks. You just throw an oink on the ground in front of... you should throw an oink on the ground and stand behind it. The guard, I should say, will go after that instead of attacking you, and you can just get a bunch of hits in on the guard at no cost. No risk, either. Oh, here we go. There was the Emporium. It's hidden off here to the side. And there is a gear for 10 oinks. We actually might be able to get this gear if I just go and gather some poop around this place. Don't appear to be any citizens around here to notice my good deeds. Let's try again. Anyone? Wow. It's the last time I get my hands dirty for those stingies. And now they all went home. Shh. So I could do a little bit more exploration, perhaps. Like, I am getting a bit hungry, but... Like, we've got... Radishes are pretty good in terms of how much hunger they fill, so... I think the next time I die, I'm gonna try WX. I've unlocked him for a while now, and I just keep forgetting to choose him when I die. Previous death was to pig guards, because I unexpectedly had attacked them, and was not aware that they were hostile towards me. I think that game was about 48 to 50, day 48 to 50. I did not do so well on that one. That was the first time I had gone through the lush season without any form of mitigating the sneezing, so I was constantly insane. Basically, the entire season was spent fighting off shadow creatures, because I was so insane. Which, in my opinion, after 12 days, I was ready to begin a new season. Oh. Oh dear. You have berry bushes. I think I want your berry bushes. What? Okay, let's see if they get mad about this. Oh! Oh, they changed it. Oh, they changed it. No. What? You used to be able to do that. You used to be able to steal berry bushes by digging them up. Okay. Easy enough, right? The biggest problem here is going to be the fact that it's getting dark. Oop. This isn't going so well. Wait, did they change this already? It's possible they changed it already. Because there was an update recently. Oh, Clay, why? I suspect that's what happened there. But it could just have to do with the night. Yeah, I mean, I noticed there was an update since, like, this afternoon when I last did it, so that's possible. Thanks for the follow, Brunning Gum. Oh boy. The things I'll do for a berry bush, apparently. That's worth like 2 oinks. I mean, this is a downside to playing a beta, I guess. At least it's not my hometown, where I have my base built up. Wait, what do you mean 2 days ago? This was working just this afternoon. Ramsey. I was doing it this afternoon, no problem. Okay, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna try to gather enough manure to buy the gear. We'll see if it works. And we're kind of wasting daylight at the moment, but let's see if I can get these stingy citizens to pay me. Thus far, I've already... See, it seems like whenever I find one of these, there's like no citizen around to pay me for it. It's one of the greatest scams ever. Here, okay. Here's one. Pick this up. You gonna give me anything for it? No. How about that? Nope. That? Nope. Hey, buddy, you want to pay me anything? Okay, there we go. How about you, ma'am? I mean, I guess it could be worse. We're up to 5. I'm pretty sure there's more up here. The pigs attack Weber? Yes. Supposedly, Clay's gonna do something, like allow him to wear a disguise or something, but at the moment they will attack Weber. I wonder what the cooldown is for picking up manure, because there seems to be one. And it's not quite as generous as I think. Just one more. Excellent. Alright, let's get that gear. This way, the run will be at least a marginal success. It's sad for Weber lovers. I mean, it's its own challenge now, isn't it? If you don't want to play by society's rules, play as Weber. Oh, they refreshed it already? Oh no, here we go. I was going to be so upset with that. I'm not sure what the refresh timer is like for shops, but I'm pretty sure there is one because it seems to change from time to time. But then I was once told that they updated it where that no longer happens, so now I'm just not sure. Ooh, look at this, my weapon. My weapon is dangerously low. Let's try to avoid fighting. Maybe I should just get rid of it. Just that way I'm reminded that I don't have a weapon. Or at least a weapon worth fighting with. I mean, even without all the cheese, the guards are still decently easy to kill. They just take a little bit longer. Okay, where was it? Oh. It's actually closer than I thought. There's a lot of new stores. I mean, there was the magic one and the weapon dealer. Do you see any others? I just see, like, there are four different ones. I wasn't really interested in what the other ones offer. The hats and the gears are the important ones. Wait, why is my max health capped? What the hell? How did... Does that have something to do with the flower? How did that happen? I did not die. That is so weird. Okay, let's be cool. And try to get out of here before I run out of cork. Nope. That is gonna kill me. And this is why you want to bring armor with you. The flower acts as a meat effigy, but I didn't die. That's the thing. Oh, when I planted it, it happened. Right, okay. I got you. Thanks, repurposed. Ooh, that was close. I would have almost just killed myself right there. In that trap. By walking into it. Okay, we just go straight up from here. Oh. Scorpions. That is always dangerous. It's possible they'll just keep walking over the same one. You'll never be able to get out. Okay. Thank Machete, we're out of here. So if you die now, you'd get your max health back? I mean, as long as it works like repurposed says, then yes. You would unlock that again, basically. Just as you would with a meat effigy after you use it. I'm a little bit hesitant to wander into the jungle here. Maybe this will be better. My health is just like a little bit low, in case you hadn't noticed. 52. How much is this gonna take? 50? Oh wow, that's expensive. My other concern is that the shadows are gonna start coming for me. Three cheers for terrible frame rates. It's part of the jungle experience. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna switch over to this. Because, you know, doing with a torch is just not cutting it for me. Oh, these vines, dude. Get the vines out of my way. Oh. It's not good. Okay, thank God. We're finally done with the night. Now I can see some stuff. Oh boy. A lot of big dangerous things here. I sound very tired. It's probably just the effects of congestion. I'm still getting over that. Otherwise, I wouldn't say I'm any more tired than usual. Oh, by the way, hey, Josh. I think it's been a while since I've seen you around. No, maybe not that long. A couple weeks, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, get Wilson back on his feet here. Get some more health before we go ahead and do anything else more adventurous. Probably also get my sanity back, get some more food. Like buy up some meatballs or something. Ooh, there's a butterfly. It's tempting. Health is health. Have you tried playing the beta at all, Josh? Because basically anybody who signed up for it got in, providing you signed up before the cutoff date. I'm just gonna wait until evening to pick those. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to get my sanity up a bit here, so that way I don't have to listen to this ambient, obnoxious noise anymore. Oh, you never signed up for it. That's too bad. I even made a video letting everyone know that they should sign up for it. You're waiting for a Don't Starve Together Hamlet mod? Come back in 2 years. It might be done. I'm saying though, in all seriousness, it probably would be less if it's anything similar to Shipwrecked, because if the same people poured it over, I imagine there's like a good amount of skill and knowledge of the code base that would be transferable. Good night, France. I know I got started a little bit late tonight. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna go pick those berries. And then I'm probably gonna trim a hedge or two. Oh. 3 gobblers and 3 bushes. Oh, 3 and 5. I feel strange playing alone. You're comparing it to, like Don't Starve Together, right? Gum? I'm just gonna call you Gum because it's 1 syllable. And that makes it easy for me. It'll also be interesting to see if they made any change to the berries in terms of their payout. Wait, do I not have any iron left? Okay, I've got 1 pair of shears here. Good enough for now. 80%. That should get us a decent number of clippings. It's almost 11 p.m. for you, France. Yeah, that's like 3 hours ahead of me. Okay, this is interesting. I don't even have anything for him to steal. What is this thief gonna do? Okay, he's just gonna disappear. Take from the rich. Your dad got mad at how long our internet has been out and smashed up the modem? Well, the waiting time just got longer. I can understand being frustrated about that, though. I mean, I have my complaints about Verizon from time to time, but like the longest that I've ever had my internet be out was probably about 24 hours, maybe less. Maybe it was more like 16. So, in the grand scheme of things, I think my complaints are yeah, they're a bit trivial. It's not a major inconvenience at that point, is it? Who are you currently with? Like which ISP? Okay. First stop should be the carrot shop, probably. Come daylight.
I'm gonna try. I'm back.
Who are you?
The guy who can join you.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Shouldn't. I'm forgettable, I know.
Comcast? I mean, Time Warner's like separate from Comcast, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Comcast was the recent merger, wasn't it? So, who are you gonna switch to? If you're switching from one of the largest. Do you have many options there? Because I know that's like a common problem. He was about to keep study. Oh no, you're justifying me delaying the stream now. Because it means you'll actually do what you're supposed to do. Wait, what? Oh, bats. What? Poor timing. Whew. Maybe I should go back to my house here. Until it's daytime. Yes, safe. Right, so I'm gonna grab my honey poultice here. A little bit of emergency healing, that's why I have it. What else? I probably should make myself an extra armor here. And let's go ahead and pick up a weapon. That would probably be quite useful as well. Alright. Time to get batty with it. Yo, you got anything to sell me? 20 oinks for a miner's helmet. I would like to buy that cloth potentially, but I can't give you anything for gold. Yeah, it seems ducking into a building can distract them from following you quite effectively, because they're no longer chasing me. This could be something brilliant. Okay, she will give me stuff for the hedge clippings. You think you're the one who ruined your internet? What did you do? Unless you did something like reset the modem or whatnot. It's doubtful. Or, okay. Maybe if you were, like, illegally pirating stuff, they might cancel it. I'm just trying to think of, like, how somebody who doesn't, like, control the modem could possibly break the internet service. I need to find a geek pig now. AKA pig with glasses. Second thought. I'm tired. This study wasn't going to last much longer, so that's okay. Fair enough. If I get a bad grade, it's my fault. I mean, you can try that as an excuse. I'm not sure anybody's going to buy it, but... I still need to find that glasses pig. It's a longer story, Josh. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot here. I'm up for a long story. Could just hop in the voice chat. I've noticed this before. It's relatively, like, most of these glasses pigs are concentrated in an area up here, and pretty much nowhere else. Okay, here. Yeah, I'm still getting 6 coins. Wait, does she no longer take manure? I thought she used to take it. And pay you for that. Apparently not anymore. Alright. Probably should get my backpack back. And then I'll go buy some stuff. Playing GTA 5 recently, and we found a level 8,000 player, so we decided to mess with an obvious hacker. Plot twist, it turns out the hacker works for Comcast. Here we go. Let's buy some stuff. Got any waffles? Okay, pierogies will do. There we go. I'm tempted to rearrange these streets so they make sense to me. Because I could just dig them up and do that. I did want the miner helmet, so I'm going to buy that. I guess we really don't need more cloth at the moment. So next stop, flower shop. I'm not sure I actually need any more berry bushes. I guess it couldn't hurt though. Like, we can always use these as filler. Oh, okay. Just a second. I'm gonna take a break and get a drink here.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending.
Okay. It was going to be a boring night anyway, regardless of what I did. It ended with him sending you a game saying good luck without internet. An hour later the internet went out and never came back. Yeah, you could have been DDoS, I suppose, if there was no protection for that in GTA 5. Did you contact, like, Comcast? Or, like, did you tell your father that that was a possibility? Because something as simple as having the IP changed would fix the problem then. Okay. I'm gonna plant my new berry bushes here first. Because even if I'm not selling these berries... Oh, I dropped all of my manure at my house. If I'm not selling them, I can still use them as filler, so... For 2 oinks apiece, it's a hard deal to pass up. And I do need to kill some more pigs as well for weapons. Because I still think that's economically viable. Why do I still have this gas mask on? It's gonna burn it out super fast. And what is this that you need to use the gas mask for? It is just for the allergies, but I only need to wear it for like 5 seconds, and I just forgot to take it off. The internet has been troublesome beforehand. I mean, anytime somebody in a video game would make a threat like that, I take it with a pinch of salt. I mean, it's obviously possible, but unless like unless you seriously got their accounts banned or something, I would just consider it to be random trash talking type stuff, right? Okay, the carrot shop is this way. The gas mask actually drains your hunger at a pretty alarming rate. Not your hunger, your sanity. The flower drains your hunger. And restores your sanity.
Guess who?
Hello?
Hi.
Good evening. I see you've been playing Spore. Did you play that game when it came out originally?
When did it come out? Because I'm
like
pretty sure I didn't.
2008 or so?
Okay, yeah, no. My parents would not have let me play it.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if that was like one of the reasons why you liked it. It's because...
No,
like a
it has
game of your
no
childhood.
nostalgia value for me. It's
Like-
just awesome.
You like the creature creator?
Yeah.
I gotta just rebalance the audio levels here. Okay,
Now,
that's better.
Now, a game that I do have nostalgia for would be Worms 2. That I'm not even sure if I was technically allowed to play it. It was very violent.
Wait, is it like a 2D Worms game or a 3D one?
It's a 2D one.
Oh.
I think it's the most advanced of the 2D ones, though.
The first Worms game I've ever played was a 3D one on PlayStation 2.
I prefer Worms 2 above all others.
Yeah, I think the 2D format was superior. I really don't know much about like the different releases of the two-dimensional ones, but they compared to 3D. I'm just saying like 3D is pretty bad.
All I know is that every other 2D version I've played, you can only have a maximum of 4 worms on your team, whereas in Worms 2 you can have 8, and yeah, I like being able to have more because it makes it more exciting.
It also gives you more opportunities to make mistakes and recover from them.
Yeah.
Because if you lose one worm, you're only losing 1/8 of your team instead of 1/4.
I'm sad now that I left my CD of the game at home, and where I normally live and not here at college.
Can you not buy it?
Not on Steam.
Oh, wow. Because I thought they had like the Worms games on Steam.
They have every version except for Worms 2.
Go figure. Oh, great. I've got a ton of rot now.
Should I start in the shipwrecked world and then go on to the Hamlet world after I've like built up a bunch of stuff?
I mean, I
should
wouldn't, because the Hamlet's still in beta, and I've just... By the time you get to that point where you're ready to move over, the beta will probably have ended.
Good point. Okay, let's try Wigfrid without cheating.
I mean, maybe that's the reason you're finding it so hard, is because you're playing Wigfrid. You might be
Except
making...
it's not that I'm running out of food, it's that I'm getting killed by things because I don't have a way of regenerating health. But when I'm Wigfrid, I do have a way of regenerating health by killing stuff.
I mean, you could get some armor, like football helmet.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could kill them with torches to get armor. So I'm gonna try that.
Well, no, you can't.
They changed it?
Yep.
Do they drop armor at all?
Yeah, if you kill them with fire, they do. So one of the ways you can do it now is by building an entirely elaborate fire farm and just mass kill pigs with it and to get all their drops. 100% halberds, 100%.
But lighting them on fire with a torch doesn't work?
I mean, it would. It just takes forever. Because they don't burn nearly as long as they used to. So you have to like light them on fire many times.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how many hits it takes to kill one without a torch, and then hit them all but one time and then start hitting them with the torch.
The reason that's not going to work is because they, when you hit them, it takes away from their armor.
Oh.
So if you...
Oh, come on.
So if you hit them with a regular weapon and then hit them finally at the very end with the torch, by that time the armor will have already been destroyed.
Dang it.
Hey, that's a beta for you. Has anybody else noticed this, where if you're standing further away from the flower, your sanity drains? Or is it just because it's night? I'm thinking it's gotta be night.
Probably because it's night.
I sure hope that's what it is. Oh, jerky. I'll just make a meaty stew with this.
Okay, let's see how long I can last now that I've been cheating.
What do you usually die to? Like, what thing particular is killing you?
Just anything that takes away my health other than starving.
What was the most recent thing?
Probably a terror beak.
Ah, sanity problems.
Because I was Willow.
I mean, you can always light a fire in your inventory if you're Willow. That's fun. Yep.
I did not know that.
Basically, what you do, just choose something like a grass tuft that burns for a long time. Take your torch, hover over the grass tuft in your inventory, and you light it on fire. And since Willow, she's immune to fire in single player, right?
Yeah.
And then she also regenerates sanity around fire. You can just kind of walk around with a fire on you. But the thing is that you will set other stuff on fire. You're basically flammable when you're doing that. So you probably want to be careful where you go. It was really useful in Shipwreck for that reason, because you could be out in the ocean and you would never set anything on fire, really. Or most of the time you wouldn't, because you're out in the ocean. So it was useful. You could also use it to dry off when you're waterlogged. Yeah, this was something that wasn't possible in DST because they changed it. Alright, finally, an icebox. It's been a long time coming. Now I can stock up on ice. Never have to worry about being short on ice again.
Come here, little poop bug. I want your dung.
Make it run into a tree. He'll fall
That's
off.
exactly what I'm doing. Woo!
Alright.
And I just got poop.
I mean, it can give you minerals as well, but yeah, usually it's
Yeah,
just
I was
gonna be
hoping
poop.
for rocks.
Wait, am I out of gold? I am. Oh well, I'm broke again. Feels bad, man.
Green bugs are not food fit for a warrior.
I mean, I'd say beggars can't be choosers, but...
Apparently Wigfrid can be.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I don't have the right keys programmed for this. How do I want to hit control to separate a stack to one at a time. Force stack. Would it be force stack?
Hallelujah, I found 2 flint. Pickaxe time.
Oh, you just need to find 1 gold.
And I found a cave cleft not long ago, so.
That's a good start. Okay, I think it is force stack. Right? Or is that only a mod? Cheating at Don't Starve God mode? I mean, I put myself in God mode when I'm experimenting with stuff. How am I going to take like 1 meatball here? Okay, we'll just drop it on the floor. See, I want to do that. I want to do the thing where I drop it on the floor. With just 1, except instead of going to the floor, it goes to the inventory. I'm not exactly sure why it's not working. It has something to do with the control setup. I need to look at Don't Starve together and see what control setup I'm using there. It might just be something to do with the mod that I don't have enabled, but I think it's just a setting that or a key that I didn't map correctly. Yeah, there are actually some cool things you can do now with fire farms in Hamlet, because you can burn the guards, and you get a lot better rewards for it than just burning regular pigs. So, in a way, Clay has kind of buffed fire farms. In case you already thought they were overpowered. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy, right? I guess. Oh, wait, what? The other guy comes after me?
Why am I lagging in a single player game? This makes no sense.
A lot of vines, a lot of grass.
I was in a cave!
Most of the times when I've noticed frame rate drops, it's been either because I'm in that savanna biome where there are tons of tall grass, or you're in the jungle where there are tons of vines. This is what it's all about.
Oh, they changed the recipe for shears.
Again?
It's sticks and iron now.
Oh. That's what it's been for me. For as long as I remember.
It was flint and iron last time I played.
Ah. I'll eventually get them. There we go. So, that halberd is still at 99%. And I got 100% torch. I mean, I still think it's a pretty decent way of getting a weapon. At least this weapon. I don't have to craft, like, iron nuggets or anything. But it still would be fun to craft those. I want to find out how to do that.
No! No! The gnats! The gnats!
They're fine. You'll be cool.
Get away from me!
There are a couple of ways of getting rid of them, from what I understand. You can go into the poisoned biome, which of course will hurt your health. You can wait until night, and then there's like if a thunderbird or something else is really bright, for another animal comes along that's bright that they can latch on, they'll latch onto that.
I hate gnats.
Yeah, I would try to avoid having fun with them.
making my sanity go down rapidly, which is not good.
I mean, just pick flowers. That'll get your sanity back up.
Phew. Got him off of me.
What was it? Another animal?
Thunderbird.
Yeah. It's pretty common. Left control or right control, France? Because I was using left control and I can't stack things in my inventory doing that, see? Maybe I... Oh, it's right control? Oh. Okay, yeah, okay, I gotta change that. I want it to be left control. Because I use my left hand to control the keyboard. My right hand is on the mouse, so it's just weird to reach all the way over there to the right side of the keyboard. Where is it? Serious? Yeah, here we go. Left control. Now it should work, right? What? Seriously? I must have messed some control up here. Because I've got everything else on left control, that's probably why. Force inspect, force attack. I'm not changing either of those. Or did I fail to accept it? No, it's left control now. Oh, whatever. I don't... This is not the time to monkey around with settings. Alright, since I killed the pig here, I now get to steal the resources. This is what it's all about. This is probably not a good idea to be in this farm with there being lightning, because it could easily strike and burn down this entire crop here. Oh, food. That's why we have meaty stew. Now I know there's another pig that's still angry at me, so I'm gonna take him out as well here, hopefully. Hello. Wait, did he forget about me? Where was that other pig from? I could have sworn it was this one. Right, because I went over to the quarry, and there's just this random second pig that comes after me who's angry at me. Okay, well, he's dying anyway.
I was gonna try to do something other than video games tonight, but there's like some kind of concert going on inside the dorms, and it's really loud and obnoxious.
You were gonna try to do what with video games?
Something other than video games.
Oh. Why, what else do you do besides video games?
Hang out with friends, play games.
Okay, we're just talking about...
Non-video games.
Non-video games, but still games.
Yeah.
Hey JJ.
Hello.
You need to go, good night. I need to go, good night. Here in Brazil it is already 11:11. Okay, running gun. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh god, where I was raised, I thought you were talking about yourself. I was about to say, but I just got here.
Hopefully I'll still be here for about an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna leave in the next 15 minutes.
Ha. I just realized killing bugs doesn't do it. I'm being called by someone. Gotta go.
Doodles. I took a beating from a pig with a torch. Now I just need to remember to put my armor back on or not get hit.
Hey, racing.
Hmm.
How much money do you make off of YouTube videos?
I don't think that's important.
I guess that's fair.
Hmm.
Well, do you
It's not my
actually make
job.
money?
Yeah, my channel's monetized.
Oh,
Another
wow.
Brazilian?
So even though it's not your job, like you still make money off of it.
Yeah, you can have hobbies that make you money.
Hey, can you use some of that money to put into the I Need a Computer Foundation?
Yeah, it'll be used to upgrade my computer at some point.
Oh, can you send me your old computer via the P.O. box?
No, actually, there's somebody in my family who's getting it. Now look at that, 4... do I want an extra halberd? I'm just gonna say, it comes off kind of bad to, like, be begging. First off. Like, basically what you're doing is kind of what a lot of game giveaway forums and stuff prohibit. And that's sort of soliciting free stuff. It's just
I
seen in
asked.
poor taste.
I wasn't like begging. I was just
Yeah, it's hard for me to see a difference. It's pretty similar to me. Just so you know.
yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I would try to stay away from that. Okay, I need to get some more oinks here.
Work is weird because it's like when I was little and all, like I wanted my main job to mainly focus around like blacksmithing and all that. But then I realized that to actually do that, I would need to learn how to work and get money to get the stuff for it. And even then, I probably wouldn't make enough from something such as that. It would be more so a hobby. So now I have a job, but the money I use for that job is mainly going into either car payments or things such as that.
Welcome to the real world.
Yeah, I know, right? So I barely have much, like, money left over to put into, like, my hobby, like that.
You're still young. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Here's the thing, I'm 15, you're like, what, 20 or so?
I'm mid-20s.
Okay.
Hey, there's a plant that actually invaded here from the jungle. That's a long ways from home.
You know, you still seem to amaze me.
Okay.
It's not that every day you stream on Twitch.
Most days.
Well, maybe not every day, but yeah, most days. Man. I just don't get it.
Why? I'm gonna be playing Don't Starve anyway. Oh boy, I gotta get back.
Fair.
What if I'm gonna be playing a game? I might as well play it on stream. Like, the one exception to that is, I guess if you really are bad at the game, or you feel like you can't make it interesting to watch, then maybe not. Like, I don't stream every single time I play, but that's usually because I'm working on, like, a video or something. More so than just because I'm not interested in streaming it.
I want to start YouTube. I just, and sorry to say this, but
You could, yeah, so one of the things that you might want to work on is your presentation there.
sorry to say, but what do you mean?
So, I forget exactly what these are called, but they're basically like little fillers in the English language. When you're constructing a sentence and you need to pause for some reason, and there are certain fillers that people will frequently put into their sentences, like, it's generally not seen favorably. You want to avoid that if at all possible. So I'm saying if you're interested in like improving your delivery, try to focus on removing those little sort of stutters from your, say like that. Don't do that. Try to avoid doing that. I checked, and in my game, force attack and force stack are left control. I'll take a look here.
Oh wait, are you talking about like when I take pauses in my breath?
No, it's not a pause. It's when you actually enunciate, like or ah.
Oh.
It's oftentimes subconscious. If you record yourself and then listen to it back, you'll probably pick up on it a lot faster when you're doing it. Otherwise, it's a little bit hard to. Like, for me, I would say that's one of the great things about recording and then editing before and then uploading, as opposed to streaming, because it's not quite as easy to pick up on that when you're streaming because it's live. It's basically the same as the way you'd be speaking normally. Whereas when you actually record something and then play it back, you get to see it sort of in the past tense.
Intro-wise, you don't really need intros, do you?
No. Forced attack, forced stack is left control.
Well, first things first, I'm probably gonna first off need to get a computer.
So I've
that's
forced
actually good.
inspect.
Because like I said, the last PC I had, well not PC, but laptop, that thing's just dead. I need like an actual PC if I want to ever do anything.
Yeah, I would recommend it for anything creative, really.
Here's the thing though, I've noticed a lot of mobile YouTubers who have, done really good and successful. Like they actually have like a good amount of subs and all.
I'm not sure that's the best metric for success, but
Yeah. Well, one of my friends, last time I checked his channel, he had about around 20 to 30K, and he still made money. So, and really, in my opinion, it wouldn't be about money. It would be more about like, I don't know.
you sound to be pretty focused on the money.
Yeah, I know. I need some. My job is like.
If you have like money concerns, I don't think going into YouTube is gonna solve them for you.
I guess that's fair. I don't know.
Especially now that you can't get into the partner program until you have like, what is it, 10,000? No, you have to have 1,000 subs and 10,000 like hours watched per year. So you're not going to be able to monetize anything until you actually get to that level.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing though. Ever since I was maybe like when about like 2 years after YouTube, like you know how every little kid is with it? They're like, Mommy, when I get older, I'm gonna be a good YouTuber. I was always like that, and I tried doing YouTube for a little bit. I don't know, it just got so boring to just record.
You have to make sacrifices if you want to. What is the saying?
Succeed in life, sacrifice in
Yeah,
life you made?
perhaps.
I mean, that's a pretty good example of one.
I am gonna trade these berries in here, and then I'm gonna go over and get some more iron. I mean, take me for example, right? Because I chose to play a certain game and become better than most people at it, it means I don't play other games. And the game that I played before this that I was fairly good at, Stronghold Kingdoms, I spent about 4 years playing that. Those are 4 years I didn't play any other games really. Like sure, you get to play the odd game on and off, but like you always come back to that one. And it's not because I was just grinding through it. I actually did enjoy it, but not everybody has that same mentality. Not everybody has the drive to like continue playing one thing day in and day out. it takes a special kind of mentality. And I don't think everybody is equipped with that. And that's not a bad thing, it's just something that you might have to contend with.
Now, also
Hamlet
you gotta
Beta,
think about-
Shipwrecked, or The Gorge, which do you like the most?
Every time I get a name, at first I think it's good, and then I think it's edgy. And I just never know what's right.
I mean, I guess you could take courses in branding if you're that into it. I would worry less about a name and rather more about product. So, Hamlet Beta, at the moment... So, here's the problem with Shipwrecked, Pedro. I really didn't play it when it was in its like early stage. By the time I got sort of involved in Don't Starve here, Shipwrecked had been out for about a year, I think. So the two that I'm like familiar with from their conception to the current product, and granted, Hamlet's not like finished product, not shipped product. I think I like Hamlet better than The Gorge. The Gorge was really samey after a while, like even more so I think than The Forge was. But maybe that's just because I prefer combat to cooking meals. Perhaps it's that. I think I do better at combat. And it's also because I don't have a great memory. That could be another problem. With The Gorge, if you were able to memorize a lot of recipes, you'd obviously be better at it. Whereas when it came to The Forge, for example, which is like another limited time event like that in DST, you could still do well because there were just like a handful of enemies and it was pretty easy to get their attack patterns down and stuff because you do it over and over and over again. There weren't like 80 different recipes. I forget how many recipes there were in The Gorge. Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked is still a game I don't have a lot of experience with, so I mean I have more experience with it than Hamlet, but like I've never built like a big mega base in Shipwrecked or anything like that. I've not even how would I put this? I've had difficulty surviving the first 4 seasons. In my most recent game I got sunk by a Dragoon egg. And we still got bats out here, huh? And this is what I was afraid of by running away from them. You simply allow them to proliferate in silence. Or the Thunderbird biome. Really, that's the only Thunderbird biome I have? What?
I'd ask though, with okay, I'm trying to practice on that, the and the
Yeah, it takes time. Being conscious of it is the first step, though, to improvement. Why can't you enjoy Shipwreck that much, France?
I want to be able to, like, how do you say, when I play games or something like that, I want to be able to talk with, teammates or friends or whatever while I'm playing, but at the same time, also, you know, talk to the viewers. But most of the time when I'm just playing a game by myself, all I do is talk to, like, if I play a game by myself, I rarely talk at all.
I mean, that's something that can be worked on. It also comes with knowing or becoming better at the game. I mean, there are different styles you can go for. You can go for something humorous. You can go for something strategic. You can try to tell a story. Right? It doesn't even have to be related to the game. You could just tell a real-life type story. Some people do that, fill in the air. I go for more the strategic side of things. I try to explain the strategy, why I'm doing what I'm doing, what I plan to do next, that kind of stuff.
So that's what makes you so successful.
I don't know if there's any one thing that does. Okay, we're gonna get struck here. It's worth it. This world has been surprisingly terrible when it comes to this tuber biome. Like there's just this little tiny bit of it with I think 2 nests that regenerate the iron. I should check the second island again. Or is this like legit the only 2 sources of iron ore on this entire map? You love the base game, but when you played Shipwrecked you couldn't get used to it? Was there anything in particular you didn't like about Shipwrecked France? Like for me, it was just a different set of priorities. I actually found it to be interesting in the process of trying to master it, because it was a different formula with different priorities. I just didn't play it long enough. Like, one of my problems was I sort of started playing, especially with the Twitch streaming, sort of how I got involved in it was there were other people who were interested in playing with me on my Discord. So it was really easy to pick a Don't Starve Together up and jump into it with them. But for a single player game, it's like, I wasn't sure I could make it work, but then I kind of had a lull in the number of people interested in playing DST with me, and so I found that to be the perfect opportunity to just jump over into Shipwrecked, stream that a bit, get better at playing it and whatnot, and if some people joined in, maybe they'd play their own Shipwrecked game alongside me, and we'd be able to like discuss some strategies and stuff like that. And it seemed to work pretty well, but I just didn't have enough time, I guess, at the end of the day. And another thing that I realized in the process of doing that was how, unfortunately, a lot of the people that I ended up playing with in DST kind of held me back, I guess you could say. And I most recently noticed this, or made note of this, when I was doing my Ruins run for Don't Starve Together. And somebody joined the world, and apparently they weren't equipped to do so. It was winter, but, you know, there was plenty of grass, twigs, and flint around. But they expected me to come to the spawn and help them. Help them back to quote-unquote base, I guess you could say. And I realized that doing small things like that was seriously decreasing my performance, my, like how much stuff I was able to get done. Because people had me doing all these little mundane things, I guess, in the grand, it may seem a bit condescending, but like in the grand scheme of things, they seemed unnecessary for me to do. Oh great, now I can't even shift or ALT click to move to a different box. Okay. I do not like these controls. Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm joking.
First.
I swear, when I get a computer, I want to try Don't Starve Together. I want to try it out. I might just get it on mobile and see.
Don't feel pressured in it because I play it. If it's not the game for you, you're not gonna like it.
I've just never noticed the game. Like, I
Left
don't know, I
out.
just pay attention to like games that are put out like everybody else. Like everybody knows what Fortnite is, but I hate it.
The reason I don't play Fortnite is not because I hate it, it's because I play Don't Starve.
There's a Don't Starve Pocket Edition, Public Base. Don't Starve Shipwreck. Looks like it's I don't know how to say it. I've seen games like it. Can't say it's pixelated 'cause,
It's a survival game.
yeah,
It's like the most broad category to put it in. I don't think is something in particular is just weird for me. I played Don't Starve first time when the game was in beta. I think that we had winter, but I stayed a lot of time without playing it. For me to play DST, I need a friend of mine and my boyfriend, but neither ever play. So are you saying, I'm just trying to get this straight, France, you're still not good enough at DST to play it without, like, a team? Is that what you're getting at? And is that in reaction to me talking about other people holding me back? Yeah, it just became sort of a sensitive subject over time. And I realized it became like a point of criticism.
I mean, if you're talking about a game that's a bit,
I mean, if you really care about something, you tend to invest a lot of emotion into it. It's hard to avoid, and I try to avoid overindulging, but it's inevitable for most balanced people, I would say.
I've literally never cared that much about a game. Would depend what type of game it was. Like, if it was like one of my favorite games, but they shut it down, or it just became totally unfamous, I would kind of get mad. Like, what's a good example?
No, that wasn't what I was mad about. I was upset because people criticized my gameplay due to the fact that I was helping other players along instead of just focusing on, like, doing the most optimal thing all the time. Basically prioritizing interaction and community sort of over doing the optimal thing all the time. Because to me that's kind of boring.
Yeah, exactly. That's 2018 for you. The only color we're gonna see on walls is white.
It's funny you mentioned that. There was an article that I read, and I think it was Consumer Reports, where they were talking about how we used to have so many very, let's say dangerous, maybe not dangerous, cars used to come in a lot of different colors, and they simply really don't anymore. The most common ones are like a slate kind of gray, just black, and then just white. They're a lot less adventurous, they're a lot less risk-taking. And one of the reasons that some people thought this was the case is due to the recession, in which more people did not want to make it seem as if, you know, they had a flashy car. They didn't want it to seem adventurous or risky. And then you also get discounts, I think, on insurance in some situations. I think it usually has more to do with class. Like, what is it called? Like the distinction between an SUV, a sports car, and the sedan. What is that categorization called? If somebody can help me, I'd appreciate it. I started my first world alone in DST. I'm playing Wolfgang. I'm at day 55, I think, but I'm too scared to fight the bosses alone. As Wolfgang, you should be good. Unless you're fighting a raid boss. Then you probably have something to worry about. But, like, even Klaus, you can... I mean, if you're interested to see the bosses I fight... I'm just trying to remember, because I had that playthrough.
Okay, and now I'm interested in the fact that it's talking about, like, so, in Don't Starve, so there's, like, different characters, or different groups you can be a part of that make you have different strengths and weaknesses, or something like that?
Each character that you play usually has pros and cons. And there are, like, what, 10 different characters? I forget the exact number.
And what is this Wolfgang gang apparently?
Wolfgang is a strong man. He's very powerful, but he also consumes a lot more food and is afraid of the dark. It's pretty meaningless if you haven't played the game. Where's Dr. Seuss lady? There she is.
Oh my god, I loved your, I loved your quote on that one, Dr. Seuss lady.
I say that because of her hairstyle. It's very reminiscent of a Dr. Seuss character, in my opinion. Alright, I was gonna buy a bunch of ice.
One girl who sooner or later became like Dr. Seuss's assistant. Like, with the blonde hair and
There's a lot of dark stuff with Dr. Seuss. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about or something else.
So I know I'm probably gonna get shamed for this, but what do you play besides Don't Starve?
I mean, what other games have I played or that I'm currently also playing?
Yeah, currently also.
Well, right now we sort of have peak Don't Starve, don't we? Like 3 events being announced and currently running in relatively close succession to one another. So I will just be playing Don't Starve for the foreseeable future here. I'd say the next couple of months. I'll be happy with 20. Oh wow, I have a lot of gold here. A lot of oinks. Maybe I should get more ice. No, I think 20. I think 20 is gonna be fine. Oh, speak of somebody trying to take my gold from me. There's the thief. I want to get an ice staff, or oh, pan flute. Maybe that's what I should go for next.
You're probably gonna get on me for this one. So my YouTube name is oh dang it, I want to update the channel.
I don't know.
Darkest Shadowed.
I mentioned before, I think it's more important that you focus on this type of stuff you put out rather than specifics like art or names.
I'm still weirded out how the fact that I still have 25 subscribers. Like the content I posted was stupid. It was all mobile stuff.
Hmm. What am I looking at? It kind of made me lose my train of thought there. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna make. I was gonna work on some magic stuff. Okay, I'm gonna need azure feathers. Now, I've never... Oh, I need to go get silk then. Spider monkeys or try to buy it?
You know what I'm happy of?
I'm gonna try buying it first. What?
If somebody looks up my channel, it will actually show my channel. It's good.
Yeah, I guess that means your name isn't too generic, huh?
Oh wait, that's right. I deleted all of my videos because they were all bad. Oh god.
So,
Oh yes.
one of the things I'm gonna mention... Wait, why is she sleeping in here? It's not night. That's so weird.
I want a stupid name. Like a name that if somebody said it, that they would only think of that one as being the only unique one. Because like you've heard of raccoon eggs, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's a nice name. I want to think of like.
Does the general store usually sell silk? I'm not sure. Who else would? Magic shop, maybe? Honey poultice. Honey poultice. What? No, no, no.
I want a name with a ramen in it.
Move, lady, move. Yeah, okay, there's nothing there.
I want my name to be. I'm gonna get copyrighted for this.
I don't do brainstorming.
Ramen. Raising ramen. What do you think?
You gonna pay me to consult for your YouTube channel name?
No.
I'm really not interested in it. I'm sorry. It just does not interest me.
Wait, are you talking to me or like a guy?
You. Oh, sorry, Pedro. Have I already played Stardew Valley? Yes, I've tried playing Stardew Valley.
Well, let me tell
The only problem with Stardew Valley for me so far has been in multiplayer, I continually get disconnected from other people's games because the games get out of sync, and I'm not sure what's causing it. I remember seeing a lot of silk on the store in the second island. Ah, I'll have to go over there. It'll be a worthwhile adventure. I think the less that you... I think people need to talk less and do more. They'd get farther.
How do you spell hectic?
Hectic?
Okay, I spelled it right.
Hectic.
Yep.
Okay, I found a name that will forever now be my name. Because it's the best thing ever.
Good. Oh wait, I probably want more than one meatball.
Hectic ramen.
Do I really want to waste meat turning it into meatballs? Oh, maybe just one. Hey, now it works. Yeah, okay. So what didn't work? Oh, I wasn't able to move containers, I think. So whatever I changed, it broke containers. But now I can actually split in my inventory. Yeah. It wasn't a trade I was really happy to make. The next time I do it correctly, I'm gonna have to write it down or take a picture or a screenshot of it or something. Yeah, see, now I can't do this. I can't force stuff between containers now. Which, in my opinion, is a problem. I also want to make... Oh, wait, I do have a log suit. Okay, excellent. Let's take the 40 gold. I've got a weapon. Let's replace it with something a little bit better. I'll take the ball-peen hammer in case we find more gold. We're in a log suit. We're good to go. Is it mild season again? I think it might be. 36. Yeah, okay, it is. Good, this isn't a good season for exploring. I can get rid of the gas mask. Do I want to get rid of the gas mask? If I find a poisonous biome, I can explore it now. Should I go and do that? Maybe I should go do that. Could also get silk from the spider monkeys.
If I was spelling ramen noodles, would I spell it R-A-M-E-N?
I mean, there was such a thing as Google. Is there a reason you can't Google it? Because see, what will happen is, just to make sure I'm not misspelling it, I will quickly Google it and then tell you how it's spelled.
No, it's okay. It's R-A-M-E-N. Okay, I changed my name now to find a good picture for my YouTube channel.
Ooh, maybe I should have brought a hammer with me. I would have been able to smash the pots.
Not sure if I can see my head.
There's some spider monkeys. Quite a few, actually. They are running after me. Alright. Poisonous biome. Here I come.
Dude, I know what. Holy, that's amazing. I might just post that in our Discord. Wait, why did I say our Discord? It's yours.
I assumed it was something related to a project you did.
No, it's a picture I found.
So I did find one room's entrance here. Inside the poison biome. I'm tempted to explore it to see if there's an exit, but I don't think there is. Because I already found 3 islands, and the 4th one I'm pretty sure you find by going through the caves. So I should probably be looking for that instead. Should probably get out of here before it's night. Although, to be fair, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Okay, good. I do have a torch prefabbed. Because that is the worst.
I thought you were actually planning on leaving.
What?
I said I thought you were actually planning on leaving.
You mean in, Twitch?
Yeah.
I usually quit at 10:30 my time. It's about 35 minutes from now.
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock for me, so yeah. You must live on like the west side or something like that.
No. Central.
North? Or central? Okay. Oh, you're one of those Tallahassee boys.
I mean, it says it on my Steam. It's not exactly a secret. I think it also says it on my Twitch.
Okay, tell me, what do you think of this? My name is Hectic Ramen. And my picture is a squirrel eating a piece of ramen noodle.
How does that tie into your brand identity?
It's amazing in my opinion.
I think you have the highest likely chance of succeeding if you actually have sort of an idea for what you're doing before you make the channel. Or what you will be making. Basically what I'm saying.
Well, the channel's been made for a while, I just haven't really thought of what I'm going to be making. Probably just going to be really boring until I actually figure out.
Okay. I mean, there is value in practice, I suppose. Oh, wait. I thought that the ruins entrance with something on top means it's a path to another island. Not in this case. So, I already had 2 ruins entrances here. One of them goes to the second island, and one goes to the third island. So, the ruins entrance that is in the poison biome, even though it does have vines on it, I don't think it goes anywhere. But I could be wrong about that. Am I looking for anything specific, Genie? No, I just kind of wanted to explore the biome to see what was in it, because it's poison. It's poisonous, which means that you kind of need to use the poison mask, and since the Lush season had just recently ended, I thought that was an excellent opportunity to just go ahead and map it out. I would like to do something about the spider monkeys. I'd like to chop down the trees that they protect. I want to see how that works. Are you... Do you play a lot of open world fighting games?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't think Fortnite is a fighting game. Maybe we're using different definitions of fighting. When I say fighting game, I'm thinking games like Street Fighter. Or,
When I say fighting, I'm thinking of killing or performing.
yeah, but there are many different genres. So, I think most people who play video games would come away with a similar definition to me when they think about fighting games. I'd say it's PG-13. Well, I mean, that's okay, providing you're not trying to communicate an idea to a potentially vast audience. Like, if you want to think that, you can, but the problem is most other people are not going to think that. Here, let's take a look at the fighting game genre. Here we go. Fighting game, video game genre. Based around interpersonal combat between a limited amount of characters. So let's see what kind of games they list. Here, list the fighting games. I should just link this to you so you can read it. But, you know, you get names. The Killing Blade, something about karate.
I just can't wait for you to try and prove me wrong. Which you probably will. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try and be sarcastic to you, which probably gonna never happen.
I'm generally not very sarcastic. I'm not sure why you feel like I am being sarcastic. I just have more experience than you do. This is why kids generally don't make good YouTubers.
No, it's that. It's the fact that you always, like, your definition of helping is a small advice. And then when someone says something about anything else, you put them down. I mean, as an adult, I thought as a kid you would have understood this, but then again, I mean, I can already understand me trying to outsmart an adult is just straight up never gonna happen. Go ahead.
Well, at least I got 4 silk.
At least until I can get a laptop, because you start YouTube, I don't know how it would tie in between my job and all that.
You hope I have someone in Discord and I'm not talking to myself? Yeah, if they're not loud enough, let me turn them up. Let's see here. Can you say something? JJ?
Hi.
Okay, then you should be able to hear that now.
Okay, but, like, I just, if I do start on mobile, I don't know what exact game I would do. Most likely, it would probably be like creative destruction, because yeah,
What genre is that?
it's like battle royale.
Okay.
Don't have any disrespect for me because of that, please.
No, I just pointed out before that you need to know, you need to have an idea of what you plan on doing before you just start stuff.
Yeah, because I don't want to I don't want to like stay in the battle royale genre and then instantly like another day move to like the MMORPG. Like in my opinion, staying in one category for a bit is quite a good idea.
Well, I'm glad
And
your
then-
opinion carries so much weight. See, that was sarcasm.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic there. Because your opinion, sadly, for you, doesn't carry much weight. Just like mine doesn't carry much weight in fields that are outside of my area of expertise.
Oh, you're playing Hamlet?
Yeah.
I thought this entire time you've been playing Don't Starve.
Hamlet is a DLC for Don't Starve.
Oh, okay, well I'm just partly retarded.
No, you just don't understand much about the game that I'm playing. That's fine.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't really understand Don't Starve at all because I've never really, I don't know. How old is Don't Starve, like, originally? Because I've never
It
even
came out
heard
around
of
about
it.
2012.
2012. Dang, I was like, that was 6 years ago. I was 9. Came out a year before Minecraft.
It is nice that the bats no longer gang up on you. Like if you run away, most of them will leave you alone. Okay, I've got the silk, which is kind of what I went over there to get.
Racing, I'm probably gonna head off, man.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm guessing what I might do tomorrow is I might end up, start making videos again, but just probably on that one game for a little bit.
You do what you have to do.
I know, right? But yeah, see you later, man. Don't die. Don't let any little 5-year-old trolls tell you that, helping people's a bad thing.
Okay.
Okay, see you later.
So it appears that these bats successfully coerced the pigmen into burning down some farms. I'm trying to remember what farm used to be here. It wasn't the berries. Huh. Might have just been a grass and twig farm. Right? Yeah, it was probably just a grass and twig farm. See, Taichini, you didn't know what you were getting yourself into when you asked that question. I was sparing everyone. I think it's just like the mentality with how you approach stuff. And there's certain mentalities that I disagree with. You think it had flowers? Okay. I think there are just too many people out there seeking approval. Oh, that's right. I was gonna start a tree farm. Because the big stompy beasts can knock down trees, kind of like Berger. Which is just amazing. Digging up farms doesn't aggro the guards unless they patched it. I think they did patch it. Because I used to be able to dig up berry bushes, but I can't now without them aggroing on me. Wait, what? What happened to my... Oh, my ice. It's in my inventory. I need to make more crock pots, obviously. At least one more. Otherwise I'm gonna be here all day. Yeah, I keep starting new projects here. Sadly. Oh boy. Quickly running out of hunger. Or food. They patched that today. Hey, Griver. Is it Griver, please. I'm sorry. Tell me how to pronounce your name. I can't decide if it's Griver or Griever or something else entirely. The berries are still 6 coins for me, but I think it's because I started my world before they changed it. Because I've had other people report that they're getting 4 berries now as well. Okie doke. If I drop this gold here, will I ever see it again? Should probably just go get the backpack, huh? I'm really happy that my house here is at the edge of the pig village, because it means that I can plant stuff outside of the pig village, sort of, without needing to, like, run a marathon to get back to my house. Do I need cork? Like, I know I have stuff in here I don't need. Since we're going all out on the logging, let's get rid of all the logs. There. Yeah, it was 6 before, for sure, because I'm still getting 6 at the moment. I could see why they would rebalance that. 6 does seem a little bit too good for as a resource that's as easy to acquire as berries. Take from the rich and give to the needy. I take a small percentage, but I'm not greedy. I think it's like steal from the rich. Thinking of that song from Shrek. So since I don't have enough pine trees, should I just not cut them down anyway? I want to plant them over here by the pond, where the jumping hippos exist. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut them down. Like, I don't lose anything from this. Alright, I still get my pine cone back. And I think all of my tea tree... okay, that's the downside of having tea trees over here. If I move the tea trees over, there's squirrels, whatever they're called, will move with them. Who knew that the squirrels became rabid during a full moon? They become aggressive and attack the player if you get close. Now normally they'd run away, but not during a full moon. It's the only significant change in the world that I've spotted so far that occurs during a full moon. Okay, right there's a happy hippo. What are they even called? I don't even remember. They're a hippopotamus? Yeah, okay. I guess it makes sense. And it's easy enough to remember, so I can applaud that naming decision. Okay, there are a couple over here. I don't know if that means they will return to this area. Like, is that their base on land? See, basically, I kind of want them to do that. I suppose it doesn't really matter where they come out on land, right? What matters is kind of where I can lure them to. And I probably don't want that to be somewhere near the mosquitoes, because then they might just randomly jump out of the water and knock all my trees down. So I'm reevaluating where I should put this farm. How about here? Okay, we're surrounded by water on two sides. It's a relatively easy place to get to. That's cut and burn. Okay, scorpion. Did I say new moon, France? I meant full moon. It happens during the full moon, sort of like what would used to happen with the werepigs. They're basically were squirrels, I guess. Okay, you gotta start somewhere. Nope. Gonna do 2 rows of 4 here. I should also bring a lightning rod down here, because you know what's gonna happen if I don't. It's a bit of a new project. I haven't fully tested it or anything at this point. Hey, Moses Buddha. Welcome to the stream. This is mostly a one big experiment, I guess you could say. Let's see what I can figure out here. I got myself, maybe that's the next thing I should do, is build a fire farm. If I do that, though, I'm gonna need at least 2 flingos, which means a lot more gears, and therefore a lot more gold, or oinks, I should say. Oh, should we do more silk instead? Fishing rod, umbrella, here we go, bird trap. I would also like to make a sewing kit at some point. But hound's teeth have eluded me thus far. Is it possible I can find some at a shop around here? Do I know about the walking cane? Is it possible to buy one? Because thus far I have not seen one offered for sale. I've seen the tusk offered, of course. Okay. There are just so many different ideas that I kind of have here. I kind of want to dig up all these paths now and just make them lead to the stores that I actually care about. So that way I don't have to follow them. I don't have to anyway, but that way I get a speed boost for following them to places I actually want to go. Wait. How come she's always asleep? Okay, now she woke up. I think that might have happened because in the past I was in here until nighttime. Which is when all good shopkeepers go to sleep. On the floor of their shop. You gotta get the killer plants, feed it until it gets to level 3. Once it's level 3, kill it, get the vine it drops, hang it on the dryer for 2 days, and it'll be a walking cane? It's not just a regular vine, huh? Because I'm pretty sure I have gotten vines before. I'll check that out. I mean, are we just talking about like regular vines, or does the thing look special? Because look, right here, I've got vines. I've got one. It's a special vine? Okay. I'm assuming then that this idea here won't work. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's as good an objective as any. Maybe I should just make some more meatballs here quickly. I have, after all, a bunch of berries on hand that are only going to get older. I'll probably want to bring an extra weapon. Don't need the stone. Don't need the gold. Probably don't need the backpack or the silk. And the guy who did it on the stream says it's faster than the regular walking cane, stalking cane. It has durability on use, but the one in Hamlet degrades while you use it. It'll look like a curled stick once it's ready. It's basically like a massive wand. Very interesting. This'll be enough. Okay, it looks like I have a lot of decently sized plants over here. Well, at least they didn't destroy my newly planted forest yet. Given the fact that I saw a dart frog there, I should probably avoid that area until I'm ready. Thanks for the follow, Repurposed Games. Let's try to find a big plant and I'll celebrate. Okay, that's a pretty big one. Hey, it's full moon. If I feed it meat, it will evolve. Can't I just kill one of the big ones in here? Is this one big enough yet? I'm not even sure. It's basically immobile, so I thought it was as big as it got. Once they are immobile, they're ready. Okay. That's what I was kind of thinking. I was just trying to get the rest of these out of the way. Oh, I should pick up some of those light bulbs. I could use this for my lantern. Or not my lantern, my mining helmet. Very nice. Hey ho. Is there something special about these? Because these vines look exactly like normal vines to me. As a matter of fact, they stack with normal vines. Oh wait, fly trap stock? Is that it? Is it this thing? You think so? Okay. Well, let's give it a try then. Should I try to clear more of them out of here? I can tell already I'm gonna regret doing this. I mean, just look at all those ones that are gonna come after me. Yep. Maybe they'll go after those special bugs instead. Come on, leave me alone. Yeah, but don't you have to give them a lot of meat? I was just gonna kill ones that are already immobile, because they're annoying to have around anyway. How long does it take them to respawn usually? Because I kind of hate having them, like, so many of them here in the jungle anyway. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay. One meat per level? Okay, here, let's do it. In the long run, this is probably a faster way to do it. That's 2. Three. Oh, it only takes 3? Yeah, I suppose that's worth it. Definitely faster than trying to clear out the entire thing to take on the large ones right away. So that would save time. Okay, let's head back and put this harvest to the test. Oh, it's probably a good thing as well because I only have 21% left in my halberd. And I already used the second one that I brought. And you get at least 2 meats back, so it's a pretty good deal. Yeah. I should have brought a bug net. Catch a bunch of those. I'm pretty sure I bought an extra bug net. It's just laying in that shop. Because you always get a light bulb, right? So this is definitely the time of year to collect them. Here we go. First one to dry. It's looking promising already. It's much longer than it looked when in my inventory. Where did I put my charcoal? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna make an extra drying rack here. Do I have a bug net? Got silk, which is just as good as a bug net. Or is it? Yeah, it is. How long does it take to dry? 2 days to dry. It's pretty reasonable, if true. It doesn't make any sense for me to go out there right now, I don't think. What else could I do around this town here? I still don't have a bird. I guess I could plant my one pine cone. I got 39 oinks. Let's see if we can spend some stuff around here. Waffles. I don't like any of this stuff here. It's all so bad. But at least I can shave myself. Everything for 5. I guess since machetes are kind of rare, I'll buy the machete. Oh, he wants 20 wings in that. Okay, this is a lot of junk. What I was looking for was a hound's tooth. Did somebody suggest that you could buy hound's teeth on the other island? Because I wanted to build a sewing kit. Nothing interesting here. And this guy only takes relics. Yep. I'm not sure why that deserves to be a shop. It's more like a pawn shop. Should be in the odds and ends store. Is that on the second island? I'm familiar with the Emporium, the hat shop, and the weapons shop. Where's the odds and ends though? It's random? What does it look like? I mean, if I have a miner's hat, I really don't need this cork candle stuff anymore. It's taking up a lot of room anyway. Oh, I have to build it? Really? Don't you need like a scepter and everything to do that? They're what? Structures? Everyone knows the best time to buy ice is when there's a bad raid. because everyone else is outside, and the stores are clear. This store looks like an Illuminati eye inside of a pig's foot. This thing right here? It's the academy. You said it's inside a pig's foot. For me, that looked like Illuminati with a pig's foot inside it. Okay, that's probably not what you meant. Oh, great. There. See how easy it is just to randomly get a guard pissed off at you? I was just completely accidentally, I was trying to pick up some pig skin there, and all of a sudden, whoops, swung an axe at a birch nut tree. Look at the second island? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, this thing? Right, I haven't been there. Okay. Take a look at that tonight, maybe. Wait, what? Oh, whew, that was close. I was worried it wouldn't load there for a second. Okay, I just wanted to drop off that stuff. Let's see if I can catch some bugs for light bulbs. I wonder why I overlooked that shop the first time. Because, I mean, it doesn't really look that much different from the other shop icons. So it's not because I was looking for, oh, like a house shape with an icon on top of it. Oh, I was counting it before. Because I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I noticed it before. I just didn't understand it had any value. Can you buy a house in the second island? I have never figured out how to, if you can. There's like no run-down house over there. Unlike on the first one. Oh boy. Where are all the evening bugs at? Do they only come out on a full moon or something? Or do I just have to be around here for longer? But so far I'm not seeing any. They seem to be so unpredictable when it comes to how they spawn. Oh well, at least we can capture fireflies. Woohoo. It won't be a wasted trip after all. And also, fireflies don't spoil. That said, I have no idea if these are limited resources here. Oh boy. They're the evil bugs. I don't like the evil bugs. Oh, somehow I managed to catch a glowfly. Good night, France. What if I build a wall, a perimeter around the flower that they spawn from? Would that make them easier to catch? I don't think they obey the rules of walls, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. The thing is that I don't know which flower they spawn from, or what flowers or what conditions cause them to spawn from flowers. Because 2 nights ago or so, they were just everywhere, but now I'm not seeing any at all, which makes me wonder, like, is it related to the moon or something? Like, obviously, I don't see them outside of the normal season, or the mild season, whatever you want to call this replacement for autumn. Okay, with that out of the way, I'm heading to the second island. It's a bit of a disappointment, but at least I got the fireflies. Wait, I thought these were the ladybug things. Here, catch. Oh. Huh. They are glowflies. Don't those other bugs show up in those same cocoons? Has hay fever been hitting you this month? You sound a bit sick. No, I just got like standard sick, I guess. That's not an allergy, it's viral, I guess. So these are all glowflies. During which season is it? Is it humid? I think it's during the humid season. They are those other little bugs. Oh wait, do the glowflies turn into something more sinister? Is that what happens? Because I see them in these little cocoons like this, except during that season they explode out, and they attack you, and they're no longer glowflies. That would be interesting. Yeah, what did I lose? Oh boy. I'm losing all the good stuff. Gonna have to fight back. Say no. Good evening, by the way, Madly. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been? These things are relentless and disgusting at the same time. Look at this nightmare. Okay. Well, I mean, now that I know I can catch those cocoons with a bug net, that opens up some interesting possibilities for catching light bulbs, basically. They spawn from a bushy kind of flower. I mean, it's not just any old exotic. They'll spawn from a very specific exotic. I'll have to make a note of that next time I see one do it. Okay. Don't need that. The real pity is, I just bought a ton of machetes that I'll never use. And I left them at that pig. That one shop. The general store, I guess. I should probably kill this dude. Hey, bee stinger. Why does their first jump seem to be so... I don't know. Like it can really reach far. But their later ones don't seem to have that same reach. I bought 3 machetes. I know, it was bad. It's like buying a lottery ticket. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all these snakes. Oh, that's a pretty bold thing to say, isn't it? To think. Well, at least I have the snake skins now. I can make some sort of watertight clothing. I missed a relic, yeah. What do they give you? 10 oinks for it? I really don't care. You can make 6 oinks from 1 berry. Like I need to tote around a relic in an entire inventory slot. You've been pushing on madly? How have I been? Well, I mean, besides getting sick, I've been doing good. I'm not sure if you were here the or when the Hamlet beta came out, but most of my free time here has been occupied with that. Last time I was in this hat shop, they had a Tam. Yes, they still have one. Living log. No hound's teeth, though. I'll buy the living log. This is an expensive place to shop at. What does this security contract do? It hires a pig guard for you, so you can walk around and he will constantly attack everything and get killed almost immediately. You saw something about the beta on a video. Besides that, I know nothing on Hamlet. Oh, yeah, it's in closed beta at the moment. If you signed up for the closed beta, you got in. You can play it. Question about how Hamlet integrates. Can you access a Hamlet world from Reign of Giants or Shipwrecked, or is it just standalone? It looks like it will be integrated, at least later, but I haven't tried it as a beta, and I don't think it's advisable during the beta because, you know, you're going to lose all your progress when it actually comes out. So, unless you want to monkey around with, like, the world builder, the console commands to get it set up, go for it. But like, I wouldn't legitimately try building up from, or trying to go to another DLC, basically. I really, like, it's time for me to quit, unfortunately, tonight. I think tomorrow I'll be focusing on getting more silk, and then trying to catch more of those glow flies. That way I'll have a nice supply of light bulbs when humid season and lush season come around again. So that's the plan going forward. I hope everyone has a good night. Madly, I haven't been playing a lot of games as of late. Something sort of got me in the mood for not wanting to do much. Okay. Well, sounds Sounds like a bit of a creative funk. I hope you find a way to get out of it, because I think we do better when we have motivation to do stuff. But yeah, like I said, sadly, I kind of do need to go. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.